goes up talking back to you and stuff, man.
Man. Yep. Okay. So let me see.
Okay.
And then it said going what?
I was just gonna read the rest of it real quick.
Go ahead.
I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger.
Right. I have called my sanctified ones, which are the prophets, and I have also called my mighty ones to anger, which represents the angels. Okay, because the angels, just like it tells you in Revelation, right now they're preparing that third world war that's going to happen in the land of Yahweh Shaphat, or the Lord's judgment. All right, so the Most High he's raising up Israel, and he's got his angels out there preparing that. Right now, as we speak, the angels are preparing war between Iran. He's stirring up Russia, the Medes, and he's stirring up China. All right, okay, and he's stirring up Israel, which is going to be as a tool to bring America into war. America really doesn't want to start anything with Iran. But you know what? The Most High is going to fulfill prophecy.
Yeah, he's going to make him do it, man.
You know, he's going to make him do it. That's why it says that, and the weaker shall draw them out. Who's the weaker? Israel. All right, because Israel was just only established in 1948, and it was established under America, just like America was established under Great Britain and England. All right, so Israel, just like a little brother, a spoiled little brother of America. All right, but Israel is going to bring America into that third world war, whether America likes to or not.
Yeah, and really Israel is calling the shots, you know. Yeah. Because America is Israel's bitch, you know. Mm-hmm. Because you got them Zionists over there, and you know, but really all that really goes back to the elites, man. They're the one who control all the shots, you know. Mm-hmm. But Israel is like America's bitch, and you notice America never goes against Israel, man. You know, they're always in line with Israel. Why? Because they're in cahoots with each other, man. You know, Israel's going to get blown to smithereens too by nuclear missiles. That's prophesied in the Bible. Why? Because what's a fire? It's a cleansing agent. All right, and that land needs to be cleansed, man, with you dirty rats dwelling over there in our land, man.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right, that was it. You can go back. You can go to Matthews, I guess.
Okay. The song. Yeah, the song. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Matthews. Because I made through the Spirit, I said dance. You know, people out there and dance to the news that we're giving you. So it says Matthew 11 verse 16. It says. But whereunto you shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows and saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Mm-hmm. So you know, this through the Most High, through the Spirit of the Most High, what we're doing, we're telling you about the good news and the good music. You know that the so-called the devil, he's going down. The earth is the Lord is gonna come back and save Israel, save the elect, bring righteousness back on this planet, you know. And you guys are not dancing to that, man. You know, you're not hearkening on to the music, you know. But anyway, continue on. You want to continue on with that?
All right. I'll just read another.
Yeah, read some bullshit news.
Okay. Here's news that they consider news. It says, this is from MSNBC. It says, woman sues cop who asks for a date after giving a ticket. Okay, this is from Chicago. It says a suburban Chicago police officer used $132 speeding ticket he issued to track down a woman and ask her for a date, saying the least he could do for costing her so much money was to buy her dinner. A lawsuit filed by the woman alleges. Angelina Perez accuses Sydney cop, I guess that's a town, Sydney cop Chris Collins of violating her privacy by searching motor vehicle records for her address, then leaving a handwritten note on her car windshield outside her apartment 2 days after she was ticketed.
All right, well, that's good. Just keep going through. You get it like 4 or 5 out. So that's one example of stupid news.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah, okay. All right. You got something?
No, So, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just read something real quick because basically this media, they're just what's it called, like what's the term? I always get it wrong. Smoke and mirrors, basically, or fluff news.
Right, right.
You know, it's distracting you from what's really going on. If you have a smoke in the mirror in front of you, what's that? Then you can't really see yourself. That smoke is blinding you from what's really going on. All right. So I have something here in my notes. It says, American press is controlled by the elites. All right. So the press is controlled by the international bankers. All right. We talk about the Bilderbergers, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. All right. The major rich families. It controls your news. All right. And let me see. Well, here's one real news that's never reported. The Bilderbergers, they meet every year. They have a code name which is called, like, when they talk on the phone, they say we're going to be in Jamaica this weekend. Which code word for the elites is Jekyll Island, because that's where they meet, in Jekyll Island, all the elites. And what do? They conjure up and conspire, right?
Yep.
Conspire means what? Come means with, inspire means breath. With one breath, all these people, these secret societies, the shadow government, you know, Big Brother, so to speak, the elites, they get together in Jekyll Island and conjure up ways to events for the future, you know, to go do the NASA program, to search out the heavens for the Lord's comeback, to further blind and deceive the masses. You know, that's what they plan. They make plans like that to bring in the New World Order. You know, you got something?
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
Right. This is Psalms 83:3. It says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones."
Yeah, that's talk about the elites, man. You know, all nations, because all these nations, they're part of Illuminati. You know, the Moabites have it. You know, all these countries are in tune with the elites. But overall, who's the kingpin is the elites, okay? Because they will go into other countries to control them. But they make crafty counsel. Really, at the end of the day, their major agenda is to not let the Israelites know that they're the real Jews. All right, and they want to further put the Blacks and Americans into slavery and destroy them. You know, they want to destroy the Israelites, man. Because according to the Bible, this word, this knowledge, man, is only given to the Israelites, man. This is what it's all about. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, because they know if Israel all come back together, they know what happens after that.
Yeah, they go into slavery, and that's the end for them, man. You know? Yeah, that's right, brother. They know. They're just trying to, once again, to disprove the prophecies, which is called manifest destiny. They're trying to manifest their own destiny to offset it, but no matter what you do, you're not going to do it, man. You're not going to change the prophecies that's going to happen in the Bible, man. Mm-hmm. That was it.
Yeah, Psalms, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just read a little more. It says, let me see. I'll just read a quick thing, because this is like your what do I have here? I'm sorry. I have something written here. It says media is the fourth estate. So I'll just read this real quick, because you have like 5 branches of government. Okay, you have 5 branches of government, and none of them do their job. You have the first one is the judiciary branch. That means like the system of law. Well, this is the whole system of law, the 5 branches, and the judiciary branch is the part of the government that administrates justice. All right. So that's your judiciary branch.
Like the courts and all that.
Yeah, the courts. You know, the high, the high courts.
Supreme Courts.
The Supreme Court. Yeah, so you got the judiciary branch. That's the part of the government that administrates justice, because the president has to go to the Congress, okay, the courts, the higher courts, to pass laws, okay. Legislative branch is having power to make laws enforced by legislation, and legislation means like something legit or written down, okay. All right, so they pass out. It goes to the judiciary branch. Then it goes into the legislative branch, which they write it down and make it into law, which is
the legislation is Congress.
Okay. Having power to make laws enforced by by legislation. It's locked. Yeah, that's right.
Because that's why they always gather up every New Year's Eve to pass some new doctrine, new law for every year. Just like that NDAA.
What is it? NDAA? The
Yeah.
one that just passed?
Yeah, that's
How they say it?
NDAA, right?
Yeah, National Defense Organization.
Yeah,
But let me
national-
read because we got.
Yeah.
I'm still locked. It says executive branch. We got a few more minutes. Executive branch is the business. Is the business management laws of nation, corporations. So that deals with like all the laws as far as what's that big thing that went down in Texas? The big corporate companies.
BP.
Yeah, BP. You got what's
Enron?
yeah,
Enron,
Enron. Is that big?
I think it was Cali.
It was Cali.
Enron,
No,
yeah.
it was Texas.
It was
Was it?
Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Texas.
oil.
yeah.
That's oil company.
Yeah, Enron, right? Is that I forget the guy's name, but got billions of people and with fraud and all that, and taking people's money. It's them big tycoon companies, man. But that deals with so laws for those companies, which that's owned by the elites anyways. They never get judged in the right way anyway, But anyway, you got the business management laws of nation, which is corporations, and the fourth estate is the media. And the media is supposed to keep an eye on all the other three branches. Okay? So the media is supposed to report on the judiciary branch, the legislative branch, and the executive branch, and that's where you're really supposed to get in the news. But that part of the media is bought out by the government, which is the most powerfulest thing. So the media bought out the government, so they can report anything about the judiciary branch, the legislative branch, and the executive branch. They can just tell you anything, man. And a brother has an article on politics, which the politics in this country is a total smoke and mirrors, man. That's totally, like sports is totally blinding you from what's really going on, man. Because Obama, he's going to stay in office, man, because martial law is going to happen, and that whoever's president stays in office, like a dictator, man.
Yep. Just like any other country. Just like any other country.
It's just a show, man.
It's just a show.
It's just literally, it's a damn show. Get your pop. You might as well get popcorn and some juice already, whatever, some beer, and cookies.
Some cookies.
And then watch these politics, because nothing but a guy. And these guys are fucking actors. They follow a script, man. Go ahead.
As I say this, politics are just like a wrestling show, man.
Huh?
Everybody act like they're friends. Everybody act like they're enemies, but then they're but behind closed doors they all friends. It's just like a soap opera, okay? All right.
You can go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, and the fifth branch is the international bankers, and the international bankers buy out the media, which they give you your news, which we're going into is disinformation. The brother just read some real articles that's going on, all right, and later on bring out something else that's going on, something real. All right, that's about it.
I got scripture.
All right.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, I read it again. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan get an advantage of us. Like the advantage is, if we're not looking for the information, we'll get caught up in that fluff news. I mean, like CNN, Fox News, and MSN, NBC. Get caught up in that bullshit news, or talking about fat cats. You get caught up in that news right there. I mean, but you don't want to get caught up in that.
Or sports.
Yeah,
Sports
get caught up in the sports.
Yep.
And what else? Reality shows and whatnot. All that stuff is up there. To be honest, when they really made television, they really only had 3 or 4 channels in the. Well, hold on. When movie theaters, that was the first television, really. Mm-hmm. You'll have to sit there for like 3 or 4 hours, but they'll bring you news before they show you a show. All right, and that's a known fact. Back in World War I, World War II, that's when you go to a movie theater, they'll bring out the news first because there wasn't no radio. It wasn't no TVs really. It was straight radio. So if you go to the movie theater, they'll show you the news and then they'll show you a show. So they'll give you information, but then they'll show you a show. So now when they got the TV, now they got 3 or 4 news channels, and then a whole bunch of bullshit as entertainment. That's why it says. At least Satan should get an advantage of us. That's how they take advantage of people, by putting up all that bullshit on TV. And for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant to the bullshit out here, man. Reality shows and sports and all types of buffoonery, man. All right.
That's right.